Wanna go to a place for some very nice treats. Shonda's Edible Delights has all the sweets.
Today we are making eggnog popcorn. We're gonna make this eggnog a candy popcorn. So we're gonna start with our basic corn treat. That's 2 cups. We're going to do 4 cups of sugar. You know, I'm kind of to measure everything because somebody asked me, you know, why don't you measure? I've been doing this so long, so I really don't measure, but I will measure today. I have 4 ounces of canola oil. And since this is eggnog, my mix normally asks for water. We're going to do eggnog. We're going to add some milk, but we're going to do half water and half milk. And I normally do about 16.9. I normally just take a bottle of water and use the whole bottle. But I have, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put like 12 ounces of milk. That's what I want. Oh, by the way, this is my first time doing this recipe. So you guys are walking it through with me. So we're doing 12 cups of eggnog, and then we're going to do the rest water. Oh, here, that's over 16 ounces of water. And there, we're going to go ahead and start our machine. Cover it up. I just asked you guys to like my live and share. I appreciate it. But like I said, we are doing eggnog popcorn, and I'm using my 5-gallon caramel cooker. I added 4 ounces of oil, 4 cups of sugar, 2 cups of basic corn treat, and I use about 12 ounces of eggnog, and I filled the remaining up with water, so I use about 16 and a half ounces of liquid. And I turn my machine on so that it can cook. So I am here if you guys have any questions. You can ask me questions, and toward the end, I can probably, if you want to come on my live, I can let you come in my live. So it doesn't take long for this to cook because I am doing a candy. We like I said, we use eggnog. I have some Lorraine's eggnog flavoring, and I am going to use something I found on Amazon. This is an eggnog drink. So I'm going to put all this in my machine so my popcorn can taste like eggnog. I wanted to just let you guys know that I did start a channel in Telegram. If you are on Telegram, I do have a channel, and we will post the link on the bottom. It is t.me/Shondas Shonda's Edible Delights. So if anyone wants to follow me over there, or we can go over and just have conversation, popcorn treats, anything. If you have questions. And once again, it is t.me/Shonda's Edible Delights. And that's on Telegram. So we're letting this cook. It's going to get hot, which is reaching the temperature. And once it starts smoking, we'll add the flavoring and the mix that I found. November 4th and 5th, I thank you guys who all joined my class. We had a blast. We talked about popcorn. We made popcorn. We made a cheddar popcorn, and we made a caramel apple drizzle. And those that were able to get a taste of my popcorn, if you haven't, I would like for you to do a review on how delicious that popcorn was. My next class, I think it's December 16th at 6 o'clock. It's going to be on a Sunday, and it's going to be at 6 o'clock. And it'll give you time to go to church if you got to cook, everything, and then be able to attend my class with no distractions. I haven't decided on what we're going to make for that class. I might even just make something on the stove, since I know a lot of my viewers and supporters don't have the machine. I know some are getting the machine, are working toward it. But I might just do it on the stove to show you that it can be done either way. And the class is December 16th at 6 o'clock. And the class will be $50. The machine is steaming. I don't know if you can see the steam on the machine, but you see all that extra water and all the steam coming out. So we're going to move this lid over here. And like I said, I'm going to measure everything out. Oh my goodness, I opened up this eggnog and it smells, you can smell it. And this is a tablespoon. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons in here, because I want it to taste as much as eggnog as possible. And we're going to put in that little mix that I showed you. We're going to measure that out too. And it's just under 1/3 of a cup. So once the machine stops turning, I'll put that in. Oh man, I wish I had smell-o-vision. You can smell the eggnog. You guys are pretty quiet today. But we are making this popcorn. You know, I want to put some cinnamon in the eggnog too. I have some cinnamon and some nutmeg. I only have like a teaspoon of nutmeg here and about a tablespoon of cinnamon. So we're going to dump that in there. because eggnog has that in there also. My bag size of eggnog starts at $8. So if you would like to buy a bag, it will be $8 plus shipping. So with shipping, I only would charge $4 for shipping. So $12 a bag. I'll get a picture of the size of the bag. But this is the size of an $8 bag. Basic corn treat. When using these machines, you can use your own recipe. You just have to tweak it for this machine. You can use corn syrup also. I've done it. Making a candy. I used corn syrup when I didn't have basic corn treat. Now that is going to turn and coat. Even though it's white, you'll see because it has some cinnamon and nutmeg in there. So you should see it turning colors and get it nice and coated, candy coated. And you'll see that glaze. I don't know if you can start seeing that little glaze. The popcorn is shrinking. Because once that heat hits the popcorn, it shrinks. So even though I put 5 gallons of popcorn in there, hey, how you doing? Above and Beyond Services. Even though I put the popcorn in there, 5 gallons, it doesn't come out as 5 gallons. It may be 4, 3.5 sometimes, because that heat shrinks your popcorn. So now you see the popcorn kind of change colors. So now I'm going to get ready to dump it. You can see the popcorn now. It's not as white as it was. It has that little yellow coating. More looks like eggnog now. I want to sprinkle a little more cinnamon. And just a little nutmeg. And what I'll do is mix it up. And then a coat across the popcorn. And this is your eggnog popcorn. You mix it while it's hot because you don't want it to stick. And as you mix it, that cinnamon I put on, it spreads, and that nutmeg I put on, it spreads. And if I wanted to make this a vanilla eggnog and not just plain eggnog, I could have put a vanilla flavoring in here, a powder that I use to make the popcorn. It would have been still white, and it would have been vanilla flavor eggnog. And depending on how this one tastes, I may go back and make a vanilla eggnog and mix the two. But this is your vanilla, your eggnog. You have any questions? Yes, it smells like eggnog. Like I just told everybody, I wish I had smell-o-vision, because it smells like eggnog. And I also offered them, anyone that wanted to buy a bag of popcorn, an $8 bag. They're welcome to. And I'm just charging $4 for shipping. This is the $8 bag here. Yeah, and my Cash App is $sign Shonda Edible Delight. No S on the delight. It's Shonda's Edible Delight with no S. Yes. So if you like, and you can put your address, send me your address or your email, and I'll get your address. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Or anyone wants to come on my live? I'm gonna taste it, but it's a little warm. I don't want it to be soft. You're right. Beast mode. I do share more than others because I truly believe that it's enough money for all of us to make. And I truly believe that my customers are my customers and your customers are your customers. So if I can share a little information, yes, some of my information I do charge for. Because I think anybody that pays for their knowledge, they're going to hold on to it and use it as much as they can. And when things are just given to you, people are lackadaisical with the information. I do charge for some of my information. For the ones just coming on, like I said, we made eggnog popcorn. I'm trying to let it cool so I can try it for you guys to let you know how it tastes. That's it. We have made eggnog popcorn. It's simple, easy, fast, and oh, I was checking the marketplace. I think I mentioned it last week. I don't know how close you are to Ocala, Florida. They had a caramel baby for $650, but it didn't have the stand nor the tray. So you can always go on Facebook Marketplace. It was there at the beginning of November, and I checked today and it's still there. And they're also someone selling their full business. They're selling their popcorn makers, their caramel cookers, their tumbler, and they had a dual popper, a 10-gallon cooker, and they're selling all their trays for $12,000. And that place was in Florida near Tampa. I think it was in Spring Hill, Florida. So those are some good deals, just to let you know. And the pictures of the equipment that was for $12,000 was real clean, and they say it's ready to go, in good condition. I just tasted, but it's still warm. When it's warm, it's still a little soft. It's not crunchy yet, but it does have that eggnog flavor. If you have no more questions, I thank you for following me tonight, watching my video. And we're going to call it a night. I am Shonda with Shonda's Edible Delights. And remember, I do have a channel now on Telegram. It's Shonda's Edible Delights. I'm on TikTok, Shonda's Edible Delights, YouTube, Facebook. So if you're not following me, I ask that you follow me on all platforms, and you'll know exactly what's going on with me and my business. And if you like a bag of popcorn, you're welcome to cash at me also. It's Shonda Edible Delight with no S on the end of delights. Shonda's Edible Delights. I thank you guys, and you all have a great, great day.
Wanna go to a place for some very nice treats? Shonda's Edible Delights has all the sweets, popcorn, cakes, and lemonade. Everything is fresh and homemade. So go to my page or give me a call, 'cause it's Shonda's